Hey, my name is Seth. If it's your first time joining my channel, how you guys doing? I'm gonna try and be as to seem like as if I'm well educated. I just bought myself a new light here to go with my PC. Hopefully it works out. It looks like it's working out so well so far. Um, so yeah, welcome to my channel. Uh, from my standpoint, I think I made that last video pretty good, but I lost 2 subscribers though, so that kind of sucks. I kind of knew it was gonna trigger somebody. Um, you know, I don't, anyways. But um, communication is key. Communication is key. So, anyways, we're not going to talk about communication right now. We're going to talk about it later because I love crystalline energy, and crystalline energy is something that I use quite often, if you had not noticed. But for right now, if somebody asked me, and I guess they needed help with the burning of the crowning of thorns, let's keep keeping on about that. So, when you decide to burn your crown of thorns, which is directly attached to your aura, your crown of thorns is attached to your aura. Your aura is attached to your spirit and soul. This is why the crown of thorns, when you decide to put it on, it affects you in a multitude of ways. When you decide to burn your crown of thorns, you must realize that it is not an easy task. It will demand of you to push yourself to the limit of the limitations of yourself, basically, and what you can and cannot do, what you're capable of, what you are trying to remove is a lot of emotional baggage and a lot of personal baggage also. Excuse me, the TV is distracting me. Let me just, there we go. You are removing a lot of baggage, a lot of psychological baggage, a lot of emotional baggage, and you need to let it go. You need to let it all go. Like I said, 2 years ago, I made a video. And I said in that video, everything that happened up until today, everything that happened up until the day that you had your spiritual enlightenment was fake. It was bullshit. It was all bullshit. The reason why you got set up is for the simple reason that at some point in your life you have to make a choice. Either you choose to go down the road of fakeness and whatever. Well, I wouldn't say fakeness. I would. That's not the right word. Either you choose to remain in the 3D world, because the 3D world is just as real as everything else is, whether we like it or not. So it's either you choose to remain in the 3D world, or you make a choice to move to new pastures and see what is forbidden, all the forbidden fruit. When you choose to eat from the forbidden fruit, so the burning of the crown of thorns. This is why it's important. Well, it depends, once again, on what kind of person are you. Because there's people that are perfectly comfortable with their crown of thorns. I'm not, because of my values and principles. I have different values and principles than other people. So to me, having a crown, wearing a crown of thorn is disturbing to me. Because I do care about other people. I do care about other people. You can choose to wear it. I'm not gonna sit here. I mean, at some point you're gonna have to remove it, but for the time being, there's no obligations to. We're not yet at that time where it's kind of like it's mandatory. You know, at some point it will be. At some point it will be, and at some point in your life, I believe that it will be. I believe that you will remove that crown of thorn regardless of what anybody says or regardless of your own beliefs, because the crown of thorn goes beyond your own personal beliefs. Like I said before, this is something that's attached to your spirit, and your soul, you know, and so you can't see it. That's why you can't see it. You know, you're not supposed to be seeing it, but it's very where it's there. It's there for people that have had high beliefs systems in ideologies regarding the Christian faith. You see, the more you believe in the Messiah, you will become the Messiah. It's like any other form of magic and thought forms. If you practice something long enough, you are what you eat, right? So if you eat chicken all the time, you're gonna be a chicken. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. But you know what I mean. And yes, in some shape or form, yes, because chicken is good for your health. You know, so if you have good health, it's probably because you chose to eat white meat instead of dark meat, which is more dark meat is a little bit more bloody, so it has more density and more enzymes that are negative and positive at the same time, so you don't feel better or worse. But it's good to eat brown meat for your blood vessel because it's like eating blood. And it's good to eat white meat because white meat has a lot of vitamins and fibers in it that's helpful to your health. So at the end of the day, if you're healthy, you are what you eat. You eat healthy, right? So it's the same thing for well, in demonology, that's kind of how we do things. If your patron is a certain god, a certain ascended master, at some point it's as if you were that specific ascended master to other humans, of course, because in the higher realm he's already there. But the other humans or the people around you, your people in your universe, you represent that archetype. You are that archetype. So it's the same thing. A lot of people don't think it's the same thing for the Bible, but it is. You know. So if you practice whatever Jesus says, and you practice long enough, and not only are you practicing, but you're actually preaching it to other people, guess what? You're wearing his crown. And his crown was a crown of thorns. And the reason why I call it the crown of thorns, and the reason I guess Beelzebub calls it the crown of thorns, because it hurts. Wearing that shit hurts for a long fucking time. And even as a dark magic, an arcane magic practitioner, I still have trouble with my crown of thorns because it's still there a little bit. It's still there. I think I made some progress, though. I think I made quite some progress, but there's a little bit left there. There's a little bit left there, and that's like it's very tenacious. So this video is too damn long. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one.